Welcome back, my friends. I hope they're having an awesome day. If you're watching us during the day, during the morning, during the evening, let us know where you're watching from. So I was actually working because I saw a couple of questions that sometimes people want to leverage their Gmail account and do a little bit of an automation. And I thought, I know that you may be able to use Gmail and send emails as you are starting your business, and you may not know a lot about email marketing or how to send emails and stuff like that. So after playing with it for a while, I find out you can actually create a couple of email lists directly in Gmail. They may have different names, but then you can send emails, add people. So what I'm going to be doing in this video, I'm just going to be going very basic to show you how you can create what in Gmail is called a group. And then you can actually send that automatically to them. And in that way, you don't have to pay for an email marketing platform. I'm not saying that you don't need one. I'm actually an advocate to leverage one. But if you're building your first email list, you can start right here. So let me dive right there. Okay. So I'm here on one of my demo Gmail accounts. And as I mentioned, what we're going to do is that we're going to create a group. And when you try to look into the little apps and you try to look, it's like, I don't see groups in here. Yep, you're not gonna see groups in here unless that you probably, if you have an enterprise account or if you have like a workspace account, you will see groups. So all that you have to do is that you type groups.google.com and it will open this page and you can validate your account that you're using. So in here, this is the account that I'm using. So there's a couple of settings that we need to go. So as you can see, I created one, testing everything to make sure that it works. So I'm going to go from scratch, click create, and it's going to ask you for a name. So I'm going to go build your email, build your first email list. And as you can see, it's actually creating the email list for the group. And in here, there's going to be the group description. In other platforms, it will be the list description. So this is a group of entrepreneurs that are learning how to build their email list. And you click next. And here, going to ask you a couple of security details. And this is the part that is important, because normally in an email list, not a regular group, in an email list, you don't want anybody else emailing that list and reaching all your subscribers or all the people that you want to communicate. So in here, the first thing, who can search for the group? Only the group members. You don't want anyone on the web to find it. Who can join the group? You can put anyone can join. So that means that anyone can be added to your list. Then here, who can view the conversations? Those conversations, you're going to see that what in a group is called a conversation is each email that you send. So normally you probably want the members to see all the emails they have seen. So some platforms have had a digest or a sequence of all the emails that were sent. So you can select this. But here, who can post? Group managers or the owner. You don't want no one else posting in your group, because in this case, you're using it as an email list. So you don't want anybody else to do anything else. Who can view members? Only the group members. Or if you say, no, I don't want nobody to know who's in the group, you can select group managers and group members. So you click next. And then you can start adding members. And here's something that it looked a little bit counterproductive. As you can see in here, you have a little toggle switch that says directly add members. You need to toggle the switch so it actually can do that. So let's say I'm gonna add one of my other accounts. Okay, so that is a member. So now they're gonna be added automatically, and you can send a welcome message or not. And here, the subscription. How do you want them to receive the messages? Like, we're using it as an email list. We want this to be each email. So anytime that you send an email, they'll receive it. Digest is just that it's a summary bundle of 25. A bridge is when you send a lot more, then you send a condensed message. So we're gonna leave each email, and now I'm gonna create the group. Gonna validate that I'm not a robot, even though I look like one. Okay, and now I have my first group ready to go. So how do I get the information for that group? If you click on the about, it's gonna give you the URL, the email of the group. So now I can start emailing that group. One of the things that you can start doing now, you copy that and you can come into your Gmail. You see, it tells you that you created a group, and now I can create an email like any other email. This is a welcome email to the group. Hi, welcome to the group, blah, 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 whatever you have to do. And you can also schedule it to be sent later. So I'm going to show you a couple of tricks. I'm going to send it. This is the first one. And what I want you to see is that now when I go into the conversations, there you go. Take just a little bit. So now we have a new email that arrived. And now in a couple of minutes, this should start going to the different accounts. Okay. So as you can see, initially, this one arrived on spam, so you can let your people know, hey, look for my email. And then when you go do is that you click in here, not spam. And now the email arrived, and you can see there's a basic email, and now you didn't have to send it to all the people. So they have the option to unsubscribe if they don't want to. They can see all the discussions. So that's a basic email. But what if we want to do something a little bit prettier? So I'm gonna open Google Docs. I'm gonna take here this template. I'm gonna go newsletter. So again, the idea, I'm just customizing a couple of things so you can see it. So it's just a regular Google Doc. And now from here, I just need to capture that URL, the email address. And I can go File, Email, and I can email the file. And just give me a different option. In here, you can email it to the group. You can put a title. We are in August, so this is gonna be August newsletter. You can type a message. Here we have the newsletter. Actually, let me use one of my friends that we have. Create a email message with a description for my newsletter subscribers. They are learning how to create a newsletter with Gmail. Okay, cool. So now I can decide if I want that with a PDF. Oh, by the way, that's with Jasper. So there's a link under the video that if you like to learn more about it, you can get a trial for Jasper. And you can send a PDF, you can send a rich text. HTML, I will not recommend because normally HTML files are detected as spam more than ever. So then I'm gonna click send. And now what's gonna happen is that, again, Google Docs gonna send this directly to the group. And we should wait a little bit and we will see that we get a new email. There we have it. So you see? So I have now the demo, the message, and then the document that I can then see directly attached. You see, I have here the report that came directly from the test. Another way is that you can then copy the content and you can just paste the content. Okay. And sometimes this window is a little bit small. So you probably have seen me that I click and I make it bigger. So you click this two arrows and you can make it bigger. And now in here, you can then customize it. So let's say that I want to change the color, this to red. I change this one to be bold, or change, let's see, I'm gonna click Comic Sans. I'm gonna put this on blue. I'm gonna change introduction. I think that should be huge. So see, you can customize now this email and send that out to the list. Okay, there we have the email that we send. So you can see the email has the information, the picture. So there we have it, my friends. How to create a very simple email list leveraging your Gmail account. If you're like Jasper, you can click the link below. It helps you to do a lot of things while you're working. My friends, we'll see you in our next episode.